Good morning. Hey, it's Julie Zemelis, and we're here today a little bit about telling you some goodies of Kona. One of them is fresh papaya and calamansi. So if you think you've had a papaya on the mainland, it's not the same. You have to get it here in Hawaii right off of a tree, and one of the best ways to do that is go to a farmer's market. And that way when you get it, you can come and you scrape the seeds out, and you get yourself a nice little bowl, and you take your calamansi lime, and you squeeze it in. And you know what? If you've never tasted the calamansi, they're from the Philippines, and they're kind of like an orange lime, and you put that with your papaya, and you get instantaneous tropical yum yum. Hey, so we're at Keauhou Shopping Center, and we are here at the famous Keauhou Farmers Market. And so you can come here and get all kinds of fresh produce. Walking. Buy local, it matters. So if you come to Kona and you are looking for, obviously, an experience, you got to taste the Kona coffee here. And this is Kanalani Ohana Farm, and it's organic, and it's extremely tasty. I got to taste it here. And you know what? Our coffee is just something you got to have when you come to Kona. Buy local. One thing you're going to find in Kona, which you don't find very many places in the world, are 3-pound avocados. You can have quite the guacamole party with avocados of this size. Okay, so my family has been just hit with this cough lately, and a lot of people are kind of sick, and they keep telling me to get some ginger and some honey. And I just found this lava cider, so you're going to tell us a little bit about what is in this.
So this lava cider is really great. It has lots of ingredients from the island, including ginger, turmeric, cacao, lilikoi, but it also contains propolis. So raw propolis, that's what's in honey that's antibacterial, antimicrobial, and it's coated in organic apple cider vinegar. So a quick shot of this, really good for cold health, flu health. We've had it at KTA's pharmacy for quite a few years now, and that's what it's sold for cold health and flu health. So it's a good time to try some. I'll do a shot with you if you like.
Please.
You know.
Because one of the things I'm really worried about drinking this is that the apple cider vinegar and the ginger is going to be kind of spicy, right?
I think you're going to enjoy it. You know, it's very palatable with everything combined. It is a little spicy, though.
Okay, here we go.
Cheers to your health.
To your health.
What do you think?
Spicy.
Just a little shot is all you need. So
That will
definitely
make
a little
it
bit goes
breathe.
a long way.
Woo!
It's a concentrate, so there's about 30 servings per bottle, so pretty nice.
I'm going to get some because I'm done with this cold.
Relinia, like soursop, rare and delicious. And then ice cream bean is like cotton candy. You just break it open, and it has this like white, cottony, sweet fruit inside.
So another cool thing about the farmer's market is you run into your friends.
Yes.
So come.
Aloha.
Why, Julie, I'm joining you in front of the camera for a minute.
So here we are. We're having a good time at the Keauhou Farmers Market. Beautiful day outside today, huh?
And yeah, we were right in the middle of it. We got about 30 vendors today, and it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
A few clouds out.
Yeah, and what's kind of cool about this place is that you can come for your full breakfast. There's all kinds of different kinds of bagels and sandwiches, barbecue, and your breakfast shots and your smoothies and all kinds of good stuff here, huh?
Definitely good. So we've already tasted a few things today. And where's next? Well, we're off to Hilo is going to be our next.
Yep.
We're going to do 2 farmers markets today in one shot.
And we're going to tell you how far it is to get there.
Yeah, take you along on the journey of where it is. So,
Yeah.
So we're going to go.
Yep, and so you can't get Kona coffee over there, but we'll see what they do have.
Okay, hello, we're driving now. We've left Kona and we are heading over to Hilo. It's about a 2-hour drive. So that is what we are currently doing.
Yep, and so we're on the upper highway. We just had to take Malamahala Highway up to Saddle Road.
We're in the new Saddle Road. I don't know if you guys remember what it used to be like in the old days, but it used to be sort of a chore to get to Hilo. But today, it's very fast, easy, and smooth, and a modern highway the whole way there.
There we go. And so we will show you the scenery along the way.
Scenery along the way, and we look forward to seeing how cool the market is in Hilo, too. So.
That's right. After being in that really cool exotic fruit experience.
Oh yeah, but the fruit was great there. Did you the exotic fruit we saw today at Keauhou was pretty cool.
Yeah, and the fact that we got a chance to see things we've never even seen before here, and we've been here for 10 years.
Yeah. So now we just gotta try them. I wish you guys had like smell-o-vision or something like that.
Taste-o-vision.
Yeah, taste-o-vision to get a clue what it's gonna be like. So, anyways, all right.
See ya.
Why, hello! Some things we don't talk about too often is how big the Big Island is. And we thought we'd talk about, since we're road tripping, what it's like to drive on the Big Island. So, as you know, we're on our way to Hilo, and we just passed the middle saddle part of Saddle Road, and it's at 6,200 feet. So it's from sea level. It's a pretty big drive getting up here, and we got about 40 miles left to go drop in down to Hilo on the other side. But I think what people don't understand is the scale of the Big Island. It seems like, you know, you just like in Maui, you can pop over and get to different places fairly easy. But here, it's a long way every time you do something. Example, what about that circle tour that people do, Julie?
Yeah, so if you take a bus around the entire island and stop at different spaces, it can take you 11 hours to get around the entire island. So, don't forget that the Big Island is the size of Connecticut, the entire state.
Connecticut, interesting. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah.
And all of the other islands fit inside the Big Island together, so it is quite big.
Yeah.
But for us, it works out great because in the back in California, we used to do a lot of road trips. We did at least 4 a year of over 1,000 miles each.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a nice little. You don't get bored because all of a sudden you can get in your car and you can put some mileage down and get in a different place.
Right, and we were just in Springville behind us with flowing grass and everything. Now we are in a little bit more of a rainy terrain area of mostly lava and ohia trees. So you're always getting something new probably every half an hour, right?
And one of the things that we talk about is prices of gas on the Big Island. And we just paid, it wasn't too bad today, I paid $3.85 for regular. Which I don't know if it is the rest of the place, but it's cheaper than it's been. We've been averaging about $4 for the last 2 years, I'd say, is what we've been for gas prices around here. So the trick is, if you're living here, you probably want to get a car that's maybe a little bit more fuel efficient, because otherwise it can add up really quickly.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of people on this island that go nowhere. There are people in Hilo who never go to Kona, and people up in Waimea that never even see South Point. So I've been amazed at the people who actually do not drive around this island very much, who actually live here.
Yeah, and it seems far away. We used to live up in Kailua Village, and to come down was, we did it every day because that's what we did. But now if we're like, oh my gosh, we got to go to Waikoloa, it seems like, it's an hour. And an hour is a long way away, and you're thinking, do I really want to go up there? Is it worth going all the way up there? And that's what the same people feel a lot of places around the island.
We call it crossing the Great Divide. Once you get out of Kona proper, on the way up to the resorts, you have to cross through almost 30 miles of lava field. And so some people just think that that's just too far.
Which I can understand.
Yeah, but we kind of get around. And even coming over Saddle Road, it's, what's it going to take us to get over Saddle?
Yeah,
Probably 45 minutes or so.
Wait, Saddle to
just
where?
From saddle to saddle. From the beginning of Saddle to the end of Saddle.
Yeah, probably an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just if you like to travel, and you like to explore, and you like to discover stuff,
But the weather's always different on the other side. So it looks like it's going to be raining on this side, where it was nice and clear in Kona.
Yeah. So if you go to Hilo, bring a jacket. Bayfront area of Hilo right now.
Yes, with all these very cool palm trees all around here.
Yep.
Definitely.
And a break from the rain for a moment.
Just for a moment.
Yeah. So here we are, and it's crazy. There's hardly any parking, and this is a big thing to do on a Saturday in Hilo. So
our next stop is, of course,
Farmers Market.
Woo!
Hey, so if it's gonna rain, at least you can be under the tree of life here, where nothing's getting through.
All right, well, in true Hilo fashion, it is pouring getting here. But we made it. Here's the inside of the Farmers Market. Yep. We're going to take you around to the different spots and go from there.
Look how beautiful these are. This is part farmers market, part really art fair. This is totally different than the Kona market we showed you earlier, where they have all different kinds of makers and producers and artists here, photographers, clothing manufacturers. This is quite the shopping experience, and it covers about 3 square blocks of downtown Hilo. Okay, so this is like a farmer's market on steroids at this point. There's a lot of different kinds of foods here, and you can see it's just like exploding from these vendor booths. We've got Food Truck Central over here. We've got Thai food. There's also some like local kind of food. We've got Vietnamese, and you've got Peruvian tamales. Definitely we don't have these in Kona. Okay, the one thing I've noticed about Hilo, which is very interesting, that it rains and then it's clear, and then it rains and it's clear, and it rains and it's clear.
We don't have that where we are.
Yeah, either it's raining or it's not.
Yeah, none of this 15 minutes of rain and 15 minutes of sun.
Yeah, so we just bumped into a couple from Michigan, and they're like, all, as long as we're not sitting in 3 feet of snow, we don't care what it's doing next. Sugar Coast Candy Company in Hilo, downtown, not that far from the farmers market. And talk about a kid in a candy store. We're here shopping for our children. Don't tell our dentist. But so much good stuff here. They've got chocolate, they've got licorice, they've got taffy, they've got jelly beans, you name it, it's all here. Had a nice day in Hilo. Now we're on the strip and we're heading towards a glass of wine at Cafe Pesto.
And that will be the final destination of the day.
Eat, drink, shop.
Have some chocolate.
Have some chocolate.
Yeah.
Sample tropical fruit. It's a good day.
Here, where are we now, Julie?
We're in Cafe Pesto, which is actually in a building that was built in 1912. So if you like a little history, this is a beautiful space, and they have amazing pizza. And everyone says if you come to Hilo, you gotta do pestos or what's that pancake house? Ken's House of Pancakes.
But this is a good
It's a good place to just bring your family or have a glass of wine. They have a beautiful bar, and it's right here, right on the waterfront in Hilo.
Well, it's the end of a day, and it's time to go home.
We've had quite the adventure here today between the farmers market in Keauhou and the farmers market here in Hilo, and the raining off again, sunny off again day here. It's been amazing, and so
we'd like to ask you to, if you enjoyed our video, enjoyed your time with us, to please subscribe.
subscribe down below.
Yes, because we enjoy doing those, and the more you help us say that you enjoy them, the more we enjoy them.
Right, so we can go out and do more fun things.
Yes, so I guess we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do next. But for today, that ends today.
Hey, if you guys have an opportunity, if you want us to film a part of the island that you want to know more about, put it in the comments below. Maybe we'll take your suggestion and go out and explore and find cool things to do in that area.